Yo, what is up, you guys? Mr.Exotic here, and today I'm just going to be giving you guys a little before you buy on the Dryad's Wrath. Before we get into that, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm live on Twitch and YouTube basically every single night at 6:30 p.m. PST. So if you guys want to catch me live, that is when to do it. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. Now, the Dryad's Wrath at the time of this video is worth 20,000 gold. This is after the market crash, and I'm pretty sure it is the cheapest named item in the game. Now, for the abilities, this is a round shield. It gives 1 impact resistance, so it basically turns into a heater shield with a round shield shape. And then for the big one, blocking a melee attack deals 30% of the damage blocked back to the opponent. So in easier terms, you block, they take 30%. Now, the classes you can use this shield on are Fighter, Cleric, and Barbarian. Those are the only 3 that are available for this named item. Moving on to the pros and cons of this named item. One of the pros is it is a barbarian counter. It can be used to decimate reckless barbarians and warmole barbarians because their damage output is so high. Another thing that struggles against Dryads is Fighter. Fighter gets absolutely destroyed by this Dryad's Wrath, especially if they are using something with high damage output. Bards with a rapier also do not do well against Dryads. Rapier is very easy to block, and it is very hard to get past a shield. And if they do get it past you, they're hitting your legs, so the damage you're taking isn't that much. Now, the last class that I would say struggles against the Dryad's Wrath that is a pro for the Dryad's Wrath is Cleric. Smite DP, Smite Judge, spells, doesn't matter, Lakers in 5. With how much damage Cleric does, Dryad's Wrath is the perfect counter for a Paladin Cleric. Now, this is all basing it on if the shield works, which segues into our next thing, the cons of Dryad's Wrath. Now, the first main con, it is a shield. And what do we know about shields? They don't work half the time. Iron Mace refuses to fix the desync issue with the shields, and it really shows when you're using a Dryad's Wrath, because you can literally tell if you get a block off because the Dryad's Wrath has the effect with it. Now, if you do use this, these are the classes to look out for. Sorcerer is a big no-no. Run away. Try to run away. They'll probably catch you. Doesn't matter, just try. You're not gonna win against a sorcerer. They have pushback. Unless you're a barbarian, it is useless to try. Another no-no is definitely a caster wizard. Now, if it's a Rondo wizard or a bonk wiz, go ahead. But if it's not, then stay away. Caster lock is another one where you kind of do want to stay away. This one isn't as bad, but it just doesn't, you don't get any real benefits from using Dryad's Wrath against this character unless they try to melee you, which, if it is a block lock, then that's pretty free, not gonna lie. Another one is Rogue. The blocks on Rogue tend not to work. They usually just phase through the shield, or they just don't activate the Dryad's Wrath. Ranger is also another one that just doesn't activate the Dryad's Wrath because they are a ranged character. The arrows do not activate. It has to be melee, or else the Dryad's Wrath does not activate its ability. And then moving on to our last character that I would stay away from while using this is Druid. The blocks tend to not work 80% of the time, which is what I've found while using it, because I've lost 3 of them to Druids. Air literally phases right through it, and then Panther has little to no recovery time, so it's not even worth it. I think this goes for any class, but if you see a Druid, just stay away. It's not worth it. You're not gonna win. It's basically impossible unless you literally play perfectly, and if they don't play perfectly, they can run away. Overall, with all of its flaws, Dryad's Wrath is still one of my favorite named items in the game, and for 20,000 gold, it is a really nice deal for a named item. It is really unfortunate that shields are insanely bugged, or else I feel like it would be a lot more valuable and it would just hold a lot more value. Now, for the question that everybody has been wondering, should you buy a Dryad's Wrath? My answer to that is yes and no. Yes, if you don't have that much money but want to feel what it's like to use a named item, 100% go and get yourself a Dryad's Wrath. It is so fun. If you have the money though, go for an Aegis. Aegis is just the better shield. Dryad's Wrath doesn't hold a torch to Aegis. Aegis is just literally the best shield in the game. I hope this helped you make a decision on before you buy the Dryad's Wrath. If you would like this to be a series, let me know in the comments. I would be super down to do this for all the named items. And with that, I will see you all later. Take it away, Taco.
Woo! Exotic! We've got a campfire over here. Let's get some health back. I've got some food for you, too. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to like and subscribe and we'll see you here on the next video on Mr. Exotic. That's right. That's right. Yes, I think I see a paladin right there. I'm gonna go get it.